Being catfish is crazy, but I think catfishing somebody is crazy in its own right, but then trying to further your delusion by apologizing for catfishing, but you never took the time to realize that the person that you apologizing to wasn't the person who you originally catfished is even crazier. Hey, what's going on? I'm Brandon R. White, also known as B. Hughes, writer, director, creator of Only in Atlanta. This is another episode of Inside the Episode, and this is Inside the Episode of Fished. Fish was originally titled I'm Sorry. Literally on set, I changed my mind.
The Fish or I'm Sorry?
It's Fish. That's what the series.
Oh, it's not called I'm Sorry. Why did it say I'm Sorry?
Now you fine. The series is actually Only in Atlanta. So just say you work on Only in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You gonna catch me with it, fuck. You catch me slipping.
Yeah, this hard. This BTS?
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. Hey, make me look tall. Don't do that.
I'm gonna do my best. I just felt like Fish made more sense because it's a catfish story. But it's really a story of somebody getting catfished and trying to apologize for catfishing somebody. But I guess showing the delusion that you gotta be a little crazy to catfish somebody, right? You gotta be a little wild to do it. I mean, obviously you're opportunistic, nothing against it. And I'm not judging no parties in here. Shout out to the cast. We had Toya Sessoms playing the young lady that was catfishing somebody. We had Raheem Holt playing the gentleman that was just wrong place, right time, I guess. And then we had Dave Dirty playing the gentleman that had been catfished, and he came with some news. This is my first time using a casting director. Shout out to Raheem Holt. Guys, if you're in the Atlanta area and you need casting, holler at Raheem Holt. He'll get you who you need. He shot us a few people for the role of the young lady that Toya Sessoms ended up doing. Toya killed it. When Toya came onto the screen, we was like, that's our crazy lady.
I really see the beauty on all this because while I was doing all this, I actually allowed somebody in my emotional bubble that I normally wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't me. That's not how I move. And so, you know, this was kind of new for me and it kind of changed my circumstances a little bit. And you kind of cute too.
She did it, and really dope chick. Go follow her on the green.
She might be the cheap dog twin. You see that girl? Big guys. Hey, only in the left. Ass so fat, made 3 niggas look. That's great. Okay.
I can't stare at him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna tell the tough.
Messed up at home.
It's okay that I double repeat. Yeah, that's what it said in the book. Living on something. Okay.
Writing this project, again, I just wanted to show the perspective of what if you minding your business and somebody comes along and what happens, and these things happen, just a random conversation, somebody walks up on you with some bad news to get to you, but it's not even for you. Raheem did a really good job of making it a comedic situation, putting the right people in certain roles, and this was another episode that was still under the idea of we doing this in one take. You know, shout out to Bizarre World, my goal was to shoot everything in one take with a slow push in. I don't know if that always necessarily works when you're dealing with extremely funny people. The one take thing, nothing against it, it's just they give you so much, and we were doing this thing known as the Big Ten. Big Ten? Big Ten?
Big 10 in Jesus' name.
Shout out to David Fincher. I want to get the best version of what's possible, right? Pre-production is so extensive, but we might do 1 or 2 rehearsals with these. We might have done 1 or 2 rehearsals before we film it. These actors are really getting it on set. First time they're getting to touch the actual physical space and then be with the other actors, they getting it right there in that moment. 10 takes allowed us to get what we got. Once I got to the editing room, I probably used 2 or 3 takes and just cutting where it made sense to cut. And shout out to my dog Biddy, shout out to my dog Daryl Real Deal, the booth behind them, just to add some depth. And yes, I know some scenes you see the phone, some scenes you don't. Again, it was shot with the intention of being one take. There's no excuse, but moving forward, you'll see a lot more traditional style filming, a lot more continuity. And the audio from this episode, we did have a boom mic going. It was grabbing too much of the space. There is a phone on the table. Actually, the phone that's recording me right now. Any filmmaker tip, if you need good audio on the film, do not shy away from my iPhone, bro. So I have my main iPhone. I went to, if you are in Atlanta, there's a mall called the Santa Fe Mall. You can go from there with $80 and buy you an old iPhone. Get you a little cheap iPhone for your separate audio, bro, and get you some A1 audio. Stop relying on your camera's audio. If you do film on your regular iPhone, use someone else's phone for audio or go to Santa Fe and get you an iPhone. I'm just saying, use separate audio. Michigan did set up 2 or 3 practicals in the building. Shout out to Michigan, goes my DP on everything that we doing. Coloring was done by Second Class King. Shout out to Raheem Hope, hilarious dude, man. That was all improv at the end when he talk about Daryl Glasses. I'm forever grateful for my cast. I'm thankful for my team as well, for my crew, people that believe in me and helping this thing keep rolling. Fished is out, not now, but right now on 90smade.biz. Filmmakers, pick up your camera, put something beautiful together, and go be great. This is, what's this episode called? Fished? Fished? This was Fished. This is gonna be like an end screen, so it's gonna be stuff on the screen. So, starting with you, just go around and say your name, just one by one. And
First, Dave Dirty.
Raheem Hope.
Toya the actress.
Ken Road.
90s Money Billy.
be huge, appreciate y'all.
Only in